Channel. Today I'm showing you all what is in my bullet journal and how I set it up for 2017. I know this video is kind of late, but I just got this journal like a week ago and I just set it up. Please keep in mind that I am very new to this, and so as the year goes on I will definitely be changing some things in this journal just as I'm slowly figuring out what systems work for me and what doesn't. But anyway, going right into the video, the journal that I'm using is the Leuchtturm 1917 A5 dotted one, and I think this is the most popular one. I haven't decorated it at all, as you can see, but I will work on that, or maybe I'll keep it plain, I'm not sure. And so the first page is very simple, it's just my name, and then the next page I put the key, and to the right of that is the index. And so for the key I just stuck to the original one, where the bullet point is a task, and then you cross it out when the task is completed. You draw a right-facing arrow when you want to migrate the task to a future date, and you draw a left-facing arrow if you want to kind of move it back into like the future log or something like that, and then you cross it out when it's canceled. You draw a circle if it's an event, a dash if you want to make a note, and a star for priority. And on the right is the index, which is basically a table of contents so that you don't have to flip through your journal blindly. And it's really nice because this journal has page numbers at the bottom, and so I can just refer to those as I'm writing. So the first page that I have is my future log, and this is honestly like my favorite part of my entire journal. I just love how it looks, and so I have color-coded things as well. The future log is basically where you want to write down events that are definitely happening, so like holidays or anything like that. And so the yellowish color is for events, and as you can see I wrote down New Year's Day, for example, and Chinese New Year. And then the pink color is for birthdays, the grayish color shows the days that I don't have school, and then the orange color shows the days that I am traveling. And then the next page is just the next 6 months, and it's just really nice to have a clear layout of the entire year. Moving on, the next page I have my 2017 resolutions, which I really like this page. If you want to know what these are more in detail, I will leave a link to my 2017 resolutions video that I've made, and you can go watch that. But the page next to that is my bucket list for 2017, which I thought was a really good idea. So I just wrote what the actual item was, and then I wrote a column where I could circle yes or no whether I completed it or not. And then the column next to that is a column for the date that I have completed the bucket list item. The next page is a books read page where I just basically list out all of the books that I've read and also rate them with stars. This next page I'm actually super stoked to start, which is a to learn page, and I just basically write down whatever thing I want to learn this year, and then I have a progress bar next to it that just shows my progress, and depending on the activity each box of the progress bar will mean something else. And so right now I have Learn Maybe by Yuruma on the piano, which is a song that I've been wanting to play for a while now, so hopefully I will get that done, but I am still thinking of things to add, so that is just an ongoing list. The page next to it is my analytics page, where I basically just track my progress with my social media networks and everything, and I really like this plant that I drew, it's really cute. Moving on though, the next page is finally my January monthly spread, and so I drew it out like this, and I'm honestly not sure if I like it just because it was so cramped in one page. Since I only got this planner a week ago, I literally spent like 5 hours making the entire month of January, so it wasn't as bad just because everything was planned out already, but I am definitely changing some things now that I've started February. Moving on though, after the monthly spread, I have my habit tracker, which is very short and small. I wasn't really sure what to do with the other half of the page. I'm looking into doing some other type of tracker, but a habit tracker is basically a tracker where you want to take a look at how many times you completed something and hopefully make it a habit. And so on the y-axis you would write the activity, so I have things like exercise, sleep early, didn't eat out, etc. And then on the x-axis you just have the days of the month, and then as the days go on you fill in the boxes of the days that you completed that habit. I think it's really cool to see your progress as it goes on, and obviously when you see empty boxes like my exercise row, you just feel a little guilty. Next to that, I have my expense tracker where I can just track down where my money is going towards, and hopefully this page will not fill up because that would not be good. But finally, moving on to my daily/weekly spread. I actually don't have a weekly spread, I just have like a daily spread, and I kind of wish I did a weekly spread, but like I said, all of these things in January happened already, and so I was literally just copying everything, and so I didn't really need a weekly spread. But this is basically the layout that I did. I just wrote January and week 1, 2, 3, or 4 on the top as a header and just wrote down everything that I did that day. But moving on, because I, like I said, just copied everything that I wrote in my old planner into my January one, so I'm not sure if that system will actually work for me. So next I have my February monthly spread, and I wish I did a title page for February, but I totally forgot, and I wanted to try 2 pages for the calendar. So this is what it looks like. I like it a lot more. There's a lot more space, but I do want to try the vertical monthly layout that a lot of other people do, so I will probably try that for March and let you all know how that goes. But this is what it looks like for now, and I do like it just because there's a lot more space in this one. Next, I have my habit tracker again, and I have added more things to this one so it doesn't look as sad and empty, but I really like it. I've been coloring in the boxes with a marker, like one of those waterproof markers by like Crayola or something. I don't know, but I definitely like that a lot more than the highlighter. And next I have my expenses page again, which is like self-explanatory. This is my February weekly spread / daily spread, and this week I actually legitimately used the bullet journal. I love writing absolutely everything that I have going on in the day, which is why these 2 pages got filled up really quickly, and it's only Friday, which is fine. I can just use the next page and continue it, and then I think the page next to that I want to start doing a weekly spread as well. Then I'll start my daily spread after that, just so I can see how that works for me. So just an example of how I use the daily spread and how I use the bullet journal in general. If I wanted to paint my nails, which was a task since it is a bullet, and I wanted to film this bullet journal video, which I've now deemed all YouTube related to-dos with a play button kind of triangle, so very excited about that. But since I don't really want to paint my nails today, I can do it like some other day in the future. I just drew an arrow to let myself know that I am migrating that event to a future date. And then since I did finish filming a video, I'm just going to fill in the triangle to let myself know that I finished it. And then if I wanted to add something like order Thai food, then I can add that as a task, and when I finish doing that I can just mark an X through that. So it's very self-explanatory, but I do really like this process. I definitely want to add a couple of more different spreads to the bullet journal as well, like maybe a monthly goals or a reflection post. So I'll definitely keep you guys updated with that. But with that being said, that is all that I have for my bullet journal. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I make new videos every single Sunday, and I will talk to you guys next Sunday. Bye!